Good morning, class. We're going to go ahead and get started with lesson 20. Our objective for today says I can solve problems by analyzing different unit rates given words, tables, equations, and graphs. So what we're going to be dealing with today is mostly unit price. Okay, that means we're going to go shopping and we're going to see which deal is better. Okay, they're going to make us compare two unit rates. We're going to see which is better per unit. Okay, and we're going to be doing a lot of rounding to the nearest hundreds place because we're talking about money. Okay, and since we're talking about money, say I have $7.55. Okay, we only go up to the hundreds place when we're talking about money. So if I divide and I have a problem that an answer that looks like this, I'm going to have to look at the number in the hundreds place to round the number in the thousands place to round the number in the hundreds place, and this would turn into $7.56. Okay, and if this is 5 or if this is smaller than 5, then it would stay the same. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to number 1. Number 1 says Mallory is on a budget and wants to determine which cereal is a better buy. A 10-ounce box of cereal costs $2.79, and a 13-ounce box of the same cereal costs $3.99. Letter A says which box should Mallory buy? Well, we have to find the unit rates of both. So I'm going to write 10-ounce box here, and then 13-ounce box here, just so when we have our answers, I'm going to divide off to the side. So I need to figure out how much it is per ounce when 10 ounces cost $2.79. So I'm going to divide 279 by 10 and bring my decimal straight up. 10 goes into 27 twice. We take that away and we get 7. Then we drop the 9. 10 goes into 79 7 times. We take 70 away. We're left with 9. We have to add a 0 and drop it down. Okay? 10 goes into 90 9 times. Okay? Now we look at the number in the thousands place, which is 9. That's 5 or bigger. So this 7 turns into 8. So for the 10-ounce box, it is 28 cents per ounce. Okay, now let's look at the 13-ounce box. $13.99 divided by, or $3.99 divided by 13. Okay, 13 goes into 39 3 times. I put my decimal straight up. Don't forget to do that. I'm going to subtract 39 from itself and get 0. And I'm going to drop the 9. Okay, I dropped the 9, guys, and 13 still doesn't go into 9. So I have to add a 0 here. Add a 0 here and drop it. 13 goes into 90. I'm thinking 6 times, but we can check. Yep, 6 times because 7 would be too much. So we're going to stop here, okay? Because I don't need to do any more subtraction because now I can round to the nearest hundredth. This is 5 or greater, so this 0 here rounds up to a 1. So now this is 31 cents per ounce. And which box of cereal should Mallory buy? Mallory should buy the 10-ounce box because it is cheaper per ounce. Okay, what is the difference between the two unit prices? When we look at the word difference, okay, we're dealing with subtraction. Okay, so we have to subtract 31 minus 28, which would give us 3. So the 10-ounce box is 3 cents cheaper per ounce. Okay, and there we have it. We divided to find our unit rates. We had to round to the nearest hundredth because we're talking about cents and money. Okay, we figured out that the 10-ounce box is cheaper per ounce at 28 cents. Okay, and then we figured out the difference, which is 3 cents, and we are done. Let's move on to the next problem. Number 2, Vivian wants to buy some watermelon. Kingston Market has 10-pound watermelons for $3.90. Farmers Market has 12-pound watermelons for $4.44. So over here I'm going to write KM for Kingston's Market and FM for Farmers Market. And I need to figure out the price per pound at each market. So $3.90 divided by 10. Bring my decimal straight up. 10 goes into 39 3 times. We subtract that and get 9. Bring down the 0. 10 goes into 90 9 times evenly. So at the Kingston Market, the watermelon is 39 cents per pound. Okay? Now let's look at the farmer's market. $4.44 divided by 12. Bring my decimal straight up. 12 doesn't go into 4, but it goes into 44 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. We subtract this from each other and we get 8. We drop down to 4. 12 goes into 84 7 times evenly, and we are done. Okay? So at the farmer's market, watermelon is 37 cents per pound. Okay? So who has the best price? It is definitely the farmer's market. Okay? By 2 cents, which is the difference. Okay, since we are talking to letter B, the difference is 2 cents. So the farmer's market is 2 cents cheaper per pound. Okay? And we are done. Let's move on, guys. Okay, so number 3, I want you to pause the video and try this out on your own. When you are done, press play again and check your answers. Okay, go. So you should have paused the video, okay, and tried this on your own. It says Mitch needs to purchase soft drinks for a staff party. He's trying to figure out if it's cheaper to buy a 12-pack of soda or a 20-pack of soda. The 12-pack of soda costs $3.99, and the 20-pack of soda costs $5.48. Letter A, which pack should Mitch choose? We have to find the unit rate for both. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to round to the nearest hundredths on this, but let's go ahead and check it. 12 goes into 39 3 times, that's 36. We subtract that, and we get 39 again when we bring down the 9, which is 3, 36, left with 3, add a 0 and drop it. 12 goes into 30 twice, and I'm going to stop right there, okay? I don't need to continue my problem because I've already got to the thousands place. I could look at that too, and I know I'm going to have to stay the same because I'm not rounding up. So a 12-pack is 33 cents per soda. Let's look at the 20-pack. $5.48 divided by 20. Bring my decimal straight up. This 20 goes into 54 twice. We take 40 away from 54, which is 14. We bring down the 8. 20 goes into 148 7 times. That's 140. We take this away and we get 8. We get 8. Then we bring down the 0. 20 goes into 80 4 times. Okay? So we round. We see what the number is in the hundreds or in the thousands place. We see if we round up or not. That's not 5 or bigger, so it's going to stay the same. So the 20-pack is 27 cents per soda. Okay? Letter B, what is the difference between the cost of 1 can of soda between the 2 packs? Okay? The 20-pack is 6 cents cheaper per soda. Okay? Good. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the problem set. I want you guys to attempt the problem set on your own. So pause the video, try to figure this out, and then press play again when you're ready to go over it. I will go over it. Okay, so you should have pressed pause and went over the problem set. Okay, so let's go over this together. At the beginning it says, the table below shows the amount of money Gabe earns working at a coffee shop. Okay, and we're trying to figure out the number per hour, how much he makes per hour at this coffee shop for number 1. So we have to divide $40.50 by 3 hours because it shows us that in our first row. Okay, 3 goes into 4 one time. We take this away. That's 1. We bring down the 0. 10 goes into 3 goes into 10 3 times. We take 9 away and we get 1. Bring our decimal straight up and drop our 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times, and all we have left is a 0. So Gabe earns $13.50. Okay, good. Per hour. Okay. Now, number 2 says Jordan is another employee at the same coffee shop. He has worked there longer than Gabe and earns $3 more per hour. Complete the table below to show how much Jordan earns. Well, if he makes $3 more than Gabe, okay, then he's going to make $16.50 per hour. Okay, and in 4 hours, I need to figure out how much that is. So I'm going to multiply 1650 times 4. Okay, remember when we multiply with numbers with decimals, we count how many spaces there are after the decimal, and then we add those to our answer. So this is 0, 20, 6 times 4 is 24, plus 2 is 6, 26, and 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. And then 2 decimal places, so our answer is 66. Now you can keep on multiplying, or you can add 66 because it's counting up by 4s. So in 8 hours, he's going to make $132. In 12, he's going to make $198. And in 16, he's going to make $264. Okay? So, Serena, on number 3, Serena is the manager of the coffee shop. The amount of money she earns is represented by the equation M equals 21H, where H is the number of hours Serena works, and M is the amount of money she earns. How much more money does Serena make an hour than Gabe? Explain your thinking. Okay, so if Serena makes $20 every hour she works, she's obviously going to make $21 an hour. Okay, so that's her unit rate. And Gabe is making $13.50 from problem number 1. So we need to subtract this and find the difference. When you do that, you're going to end up with $7.50. Okay? That's how much she makes more than Gabe. Okay? Number 4, last month Jordan received a promotion and became a manager. Okay, remember Jordan's from number 2 and he's making $16.50 an hour. He now earns the same amount as Serena. How much more money does he earn per hour now that he's manager than he did before his promotion? Explain your thinking. So, all we have to do, okay, is subtract $21 because that's how much Serena makes, and he's making the same amount, by $16.50, his old amount, and figure out how much more he's getting paid now that he's a manager. You subtract this and you end up with $4.50 more after promotion. Okay, and there we have it, guys. We are done. Just remember, when you're dealing with unit price and money, you have to round to the nearest hundredth. Remember, if the number in the thousands place is 5 or greater, then you round up. If it's 4 or smaller, then you stay the same. Okay, make sure you're dividing properly. You're bringing your decimal straight up. One little error will mess up your whole problem and allow you to get that problem wrong. So please take your time when dividing. There's no assignment today. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.